don't know what I'm doing. It's like 12 o'clock. I don't feel like super tired, but I'm definitely getting there. Had a cup of coffee. Think I'll be up for another couple hours. Whatever. If I didn't play an intro, then it's playing now. You're tired and you want to go to bed, but your insomnia keeps you awake. Why not make short podcast videos? Tired me. Alright, awkward pause done. So, random topic today. Oh god. Guys, you know how hard it is to think of a topic on the spot whenever your life is boring? It's kind of like you have to make your life interesting, and I guess that's what comedians do, honestly, but just imagine explaining your day. I'm sorry, I messed with Mike. Just imagine explaining your day because you're boring. It's just you have to explain it in a really weird way. That's how I usually explain it with my friends. I usually explain it with excruciating detail that didn't happen. So, and you know what? I had a weird conversation with one of my friends on the bus. I was reading on the green text and 4chan's off of some stupid post on iFunny, and I was like, whoa, because it's basically just talking about reasons to have sex with a dolphin. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if that's real. I don't. Please, someone look this up, because I'm not going to go do it. I'm not going to go, even in a private browser, I'm not going to go look up, the muscles in a dolphin's vagina. Because apparently, in the muscles of a dolphin's vagina, it can configure itself to be, really tense, and then it, releases liquids inside of it that, help you come multiple times. And, after hearing that, I was like, dude, I'm gonna do a dolphin. I'm gonna have sex with a dolphin. And my friend immediately goes dude, why would you have sex with a dolphin? And we had a conversation for about 30 minutes on a goddamn bus to a little school that just constantly went on about having sex with a dolphin, why that's wrong, why that's technically illegal. But in Missouri, there is a law that states, ooh, you can have sex with an animal if it's over 50 pounds. That's right, folks. Bestiality's legal in Missouri if it's over 50 pounds. Have fun with that knowledge. All right. Actually, that could be completely wrong. I heard that, so I didn't really look it up. If you want to look it up, that's fine. But yeah, have fun with that one. But yeah, I said I would do a dolphin, and then at the very end of it, he's like, "So Ben, you would have sex with a dolphin?" And I'm like, "No, I wouldn't have sex with a dolphin. What's wrong with you? Dolphins are terrifying." I mean, have you seen what male ones do? They literally just kill a fish to masturbate. Granted, that is metal as all of the fudge in the entire universe, but still, I'm not going to go and F a dolphin because I just feel lonely. Especially in Missouri, that's awful. But just imagine that. Just imagine a guy, a sailor, just looks out into the sea and he's like, "Boys, do you ever look out into the sea and wonder what it'd be like to have your way with a dolphin?" Then a guy in the back's like, "Oh, man! Captain! The dolphins have got me!" You're a lucky boy. You're a lucky one. That's actually more messed up than I probably meant it to be. I don't care. I don't need it. I don't need it to be any less messed up. But after that, I started reading more of the green text. There's a lot of stuff that 4chan people just need to not put on the internet. There was this one, it's just my dad, he was a great guy. And then all of a sudden, I told him to screw off one day, and he went to go get milk, and he slipped on some black ice, and he died, and I never got to say sorry. And I'm like, come on, man. Don't put that on... Don't put that on 4chan. You're obviously going to get called a faggot. Obviously. I mean, there's literally one who's have you ever had a girlfriend that's just that kind of beauty that would sit on your lap while you're playing video games and rubber butt on your junk so that we should get a point. Have you ever done that? And then this guy just, like, immediately posts right after it, like, what kind of normie do you take me for, you filthy casual? And I'll tell you, I might have died from laughter. I might not even be alive anymore. I'll tell you right now. Also, those vines have got to stop. The vines on iFunny, they have to stop, because I'm really tired of seeing, like, a genuinely, like, a cool-looking vine, and then I turn on the sound, it's like, It's really weird, and I probably just creeped out my neighbors, because, like, they got some thin walls. I know, like, I turn and toss whenever I sleep, and the bed's not very stable, and it probably knocks into the wall, so they probably think I'm, like, in Bone City while my mom's gone, but I'm not. I'm a lonely little 17-year-old just sitting around, and they're just, you know what, it's basically just an old couple that lives right next to me, and I do this, like, way at night, and I don't see the old couple ever leave. I just see them kind of stand out there with, like, one of their, younger people, and they're just walking this vicious little dog that obviously could, like, I could punt this thing, and, like, if you knew me, I'm pretty weak, but I could punt this thing across an entire football field. That's how small this dog is, and I'm probably, like, scaring the fudge out of that dog, and them. But honest, back to what I was saying, like, I'm just tired of those vines, dude. Those vines, oh, excuse me. Those vines are literally the worst thing. Oh, God, it came back. Oh, it came back with a vengeance. Oh, Jesus. Okay. No, but, like, those vines, like, there's some that are just, like, amazing how they, like, make the remixes. Like, there's that one baby that's covered in peanut butter. It's like, does it feel good? Eh. And I saw a dubstep one where it's like, and I loved it. It was great. Hello, little boys and girls. I've got all your drugs for you. Drugs for you. I don't know. There's a bunch of other vines that I like. There's the old grandpa. It's just like, he ain't going anywhere until he drink his milk. And then, like, the baby, apparently, he's giving this milk to, spits it back in his face. He's like, boy, you want to see Jesus? And I gotta say, my neighbors probably absolutely hate me. But, no, it's just like, I love those kind of vines where it just shows, like, fake old people. Because genuine old people are great. Like, the three things I love in this world to hear, like, I just love to hear talk are old people, tired people, and, like, I don't know, I've never, like, really encountered a drunk person, but I'm pretty sure, like, I'd not like I wouldn't like a crazy drunk. I'd probably like a drop-dead stupid drunk, like, one that just, like, is really laughy. Basically how I am whenever I get really tired. I'd really like that. I could listen to them talk. Or, like, maybe somebody who's, like, really, like, high. Dude, have you ever talked to someone who's, like, really high? I mean, I literally go to a school in a town called Potosi. Pot is in the name. Potosi High School, where the kids are high and the pregnancy rates are higher. Hire me now. So, I mean, God, what else is there to talk about? I mean, iFunny is basically falling apart at the seams because the whole subscription thing is really just killing itself. Features are bullcrap. Whatever they're trying to do with the features, like the little chief is really trying to implement, it's really dumb. I want to go on Tumblr, but there are too many, like, crazy radical feminists on there. I mean, it literally made me follow this person that was like, that just reblogged this thing. It was like, man, I just went to this Mario Kart and I beat every man there. And I think I made one cry. And a guy was like, look, why do you people have to be so, like, why do you have to follow this lady? Why do you think this is an okay thing to do? Honestly, she literally made a guy cry because of this. And then, like, there's a whiplash of, like, whatever, if they did this to a girl, you'd be applauding her. And he was like, lady, Can you go back to what I just said? Do you think an average Joe like me would be all like, man, I really think that if you make a person cry because you were so offensive while you were playing a game made for children, that you should probably not go to tournaments anymore? Did I imply gender at all in that? No, I'm saying you're a genuinely awful person because of what you've done. And I had to unfollow that person because Tumblr was like, yeah, you followed this person because they were filthy homestuck trash like you, but they were a radical feminist as well. I was like, come on, man. So, yeah. Went on Newgrounds, did stuff. Man, who talks about Newgrounds anymore, honestly? Remember whenever Newgrounds was like the thing to talk about? I mean, I'm 17. I don't really remember the golden ages, especially not like for Newgrounds. I don't really even remember the golden ages of YouTube. I didn't really get into YouTube and that kind of stuff until like way later. Honestly, I just kind of sunk through and then kind of watched some viral videos and like, these are funny. Because like as a child, I didn't really have all that much internet, so I just sat around like drawing and doodling. So everyone's like, oh my god, how do you draw so well? And like I just turned to him like, I didn't have internet as a child. All I draw is like overly buff men. Please stop looking at my drawings, because what I draw is like superbly gay, and this is an odd thing for you to be looking at and saying, oh my god, you're a guy and you draw buff dudes. It's honestly always women too that always go like, oh my god, I wish I could draw. And I'm like, you honestly can. Just because I've spent like 11 years doing nothing but drawing in my free time doesn't mean you have to go spend 11 years to do it. Maybe you're a natural. I'm not a natural at anything. I have to go spend some time to actually do some stuff. But like, why do you just think that drawing has to come natural to you? You have to practice it. It's just like voices. You just gotta be lonely, actually. To really do anything, you just have to be lonely. Unless the skill you're looking for is human interaction, then I would definitely be away in that field. I mean, I can just do a wide range of voices, but like, I can't keep a conversation with a person, because like, if they initiate it, I can probably talk to them, because I do nothing but listen to them, and then like, there's some parts of their conversations where I just like blank out and I just go into some like void and I just fall asleep with my eyes open. Also, fun party trick, if you're really alone, try and stare at the ceiling until you just don't feel conscious anymore, then wake up about 2 hours later to realize your eyes are still open. That is a terrifying thing to find out, that I can sleep with my eyes open, mainly because I got so bored I just stared at a ceiling until I just lost 2 hours of my life. And I probably would have stayed, like, in quotes, asleep for longer, but my mom, like, opened the door and she's like, Ben! It is 10 o'clock! Gotta sleep! And I'm like, oh, what does it say? She's like, ball! Shh! And I'm like, okay, Mom, whatever. So I turn over with my eyes closed, I wipe the crust out of my eyes, and I just yawn and I go back to sleep. Also, have you ever noticed how crazy it is to, like, whenever you're really young and you're just kind of, you just wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, man, my throat's really dry. I want to go get a drink. Then you go out and you get a drink and you're just like, you just like waddle up and you just open the fridge and then you look at the fridge for a couple minutes and you're like, I am terrible with leftovers. I gotta get rid of some of this crap. And then you don't do it, but you grab the water that you wanted anyway. And then you take a drink and you go, oh man, now I gotta really pee because I actually stood up for a second. Then you go pee and it's like way too loud because you're that idiot who just like goes directly in the middle of it because you like the sound of water. And then like all of a sudden you just hear like the screech of your mother just like bellow through the house. It's just like, and you just look on as if you're a deer in the headlights, and you just go, I don't want to die. And then you skitter like across the walls like a bug into your room, and then you just hop back into the bed and try your best to look like you're actually, contributing. But you're not. You're not contributing to anything. You're not asleep. Your mother knows it. She knows you were just taking a whiz, and she's all like, y'all better go back to sleep. If you don't go back to sleep, I'ma whip you, boy. And then she like does that trick that your great grandpa taught you, to like where the like you put the one belt thing in both hands and you whip it in the middle, and it's like a whoosh, whoosh. It's like whapping it against itself, like it's like a mouth kind of thing. Oh God. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I just nearly knocked myself out with that one. That wasn't a burp that time. That was a full... Oh. Oh, why was that... Oh. That was a fart. Oh, I think I went in my pants. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, you ever give yourself one of those concussive blasts? Like, you immediately get the smell of it and you have to run away from it because you're scared that somebody's going to smell it and they're going to go, oh! And everyone immediately looks at you because you're that guy who like, holds your poop in for too long. And you're just like, And they're just like, dude, go poop. Go. It's okay. You don't have to be in every conversation. We'll fill you in if it was that good of a conversation. Go ahead, go poop. But you don't, and you just sit there trying to hold in like this turd that you've been holding in for like, I don't know, like freaking 2 hours now. And it's like, I'm dying. Oh, God. And then you let out like a concussive blast of farts, and it's just like, and you kill a person. And then you gotta tell your friends, I'm sorry, guys, I gotta stay back and hide this body. And then you hide him in a dumpster, and then, burn the dumpster. And then you look at it, and you're like, man, fire is really beautiful. And they're like, come on, dude, we got some wicked good drugs over here. And then you look over and you say, wow, really? Do you mean that good old cocaine? And then they go, nah, man. We don't do cocaine. And then you wipe your upper lip and you go, and where's all this cocaine from? And a laugh track plays, but not really, because you're not in a sitcom, and then everyone realizes that you think you're in a sitcom. You did a lot of cocaine in your life. You've done too much cocaine. Okay, I'm going to have to wrap it up now. That was fun. Oh, man, I gotta actually go take a poop. That's fun. I probably shouldn't have said that. You guys have a good one. This is another tired me. Roll some sort of classical music before I go poop myself.